Hello all, welcome to a new video. In this video, we are going to discuss about data definition language used in SQL in detail. As you all know, SQL stands for Structured Query Language, which means it can deal the data which is present in tabular format, that is tables. So, in order to handle the data, we use multiple commands in SQL, and those commands are classified into multiple components like data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, transaction control language, and data query language. So in this video, we will discuss about data definition language in detail. So basically, data definition language contains all the SQL commands which used to create, modify the structure of database objects like tables, function, and views. For example, create, alter, drop, truncate, and rename. We will see about all these commands in detail. Just like the literal meaning of these commands, for the same purpose it is used in SQL. For example, create command is used to create database and tables. Alter command is used to alter the structure of the table by adding a column. Truncate command used to remove the values from a column, and drop command used to destroy the table and column. There is a major difference between truncate and drop. Truncate command used to remove only the values from the column and the structure of the table will remain the same. But drop column completely delete the whole table or a column. Rename command is used to rename any column in a table. For example, if a column name is X, we need to rename into Y. By then we can use rename. Now it's time to practice all these commands in SQL. Let's go. Now we are going to create a database as employees and a table just as shown in the picture with the details of the employees. Before starting to write commands in SQL, first let's understand the layout of SQL. So this is the home page of MySQL workbench, and here are the place where you are going to write the commands. And on your left hand side, if you see, you can see a navigator pane. So here in the administration pane, you can see the complete management of your database, and in schemas you can see the complete details of your database. Database is also known as schema. All right, now let's proceed to write a command. All right, now I'm going to create a database employees. Now you can see I've written one line of code to create a database called as employees. In this line of code, totally there are three words, and out of the two words are highlighted in blue and one is highlighted in black. Whenever any word is highlighted in blue in MySQL, it means that these words are reserved for MySQL, which we are not supposed to use in order to name a table or a column. Whatever that has been highlighted in black only has to be considered as the name of a column or a table. Now here we have given a command create database and the name of the database employees. End of every line of code should always be followed with a terminator, that is semicolon. If there is no semicolon present, it is considered as a syntax error. Now let's run this code. So you can see this thunder symbol. No, this symbol is used to run a code. You can see two codes. So the one is it will execute all the commands whatever you have written in this SQL page. Say for example you have 100 lines of codes, and if you click on this means all 100 lines of codes will be executed in a single shot. And this one will help you to execute the statement where whatever you have selected. Alright. Now I want to run only this line of code and then I'm clicking on this. If you see, this command has been executed and it has given a result, and there is the result is green signal and it has been affected. Now let me just refresh it. If you see, this employees has been created. All right, now I'm typing another code, use employees terminator. All right, now let me execute this. If you see, this employees database has been highlighted with all the database objects listed under that. All right, if you want to introduce any comment in SQL, you can use double hyphen. So now create a table under this database. Now whatever I do, this code will not be executed. All right, I'm clicking on this and I'm clicking on this. Now this code will not be executed. If you watch it on the action output, only the previous command has been executed at both times. Use employees, use employees. This will not be executed at any time because this is a comment. Alright, now let me write a code to create a table. Create table, and the name of the table is employee details. Now I'll open this, and the first column should be employee number, and the type of employee number, and the type of data which I'm going to insert into this column is string. So in SQL we are used to call string as varchar. I'll put 10. So this column can accept values under varchar data type with 10 characters. Next is employee name. This is also varchar, where I'll allow this column to accept 255 characters, comma. Next is age. So this is integer, comma. Next is gender. This is again varchar. Sorry. And this I'll give some 10 characters, and comma. I'll give department as another one. So here also it's varchar with the 15 characters to this, and I'll close and I'll enter terminator. Now if you see, there is no red mark on this line of code. So even though I've written multiple lines from 7 to 12, this complete syntax are considered as a single line of code. Now when I execute it, if you see, this table has been created. When I refresh it, you can see under the table data object, employee details has been created. Alright. We have seen how to create a table. Now we'll see how to use alter command in order to alter a table. Now I want to add a column to the existing table. Alright. Now I'm going to use an alter command to add a column to the table. When I click on this, you can see this is the table created with the 5 columns, that is employee number, employee name, age, gender and department. Alright. Now let me add a column to this. So alter table, table name is employee details. So what I wanted to do is I need to add a column. Alright. So the column name is location, and the data type which is going to be accommodated under this column is varchar for 25 characters maximum. Alright. Now I'm giving a terminator. This is a line of code which should result me in addition of a column named as location, which can accommodate data type as varchar with 25 characters maximum. Now let me run this code. If you see, this has been executed successfully. Now let me check this one again. Now let me check it. You can see a separate column called as location has been added to this. So I've created a table named as employee details, and I've included a column location extra to the existing table. Now my next task is to rename a column location which I added earlier into a city, which means that now if you see in this table, I totally have, let me rerun this code. I'm introducing a column that is location. Now this has been executed. Now let me rerun this one. If you see, there is a separate column called as location. Now I wanted to rename this location column into city. Alright. Now let's rewrite this code. So we need to rename this one. So I'm writing the code alter table in employee details. The table name is employee details. Rename column location to city. This is the code. Alright. So here basically we are renaming the column name location into city. Now let me execute it. Now let me check it out once again. So again I can go to this table, and you can click on the last option where the table will be executed. I'm clicking on it. If you see, the location has been renamed into city. I hope you understand what does rename makes. Now I have another requirement. Say in the column location, I have defined the data type as variable character with a maximum of 25 characters in this. So now I am entering a city whose total length of characters is beyond 25. Say for example, the city name is containing letters which is more than 25 characters. Now it cannot be accepted as the already existing definement restricts only 25 characters max. Now I need to increase the number of characters in this defined data type. So for that we can use a command called as modify column. Now here alter table employee details, modify column city varchar. So let me execute this code as well. This is also executed successfully. In case if you wanted to see the characteristics of every column, you can navigate to this table and you can click on this I button. When you click on this I button, it will give you the complete details of this table. So to which database it is connected, where it has been present. See, I'm clicking on columns. If you see totally it has 6 columns, and out of this age is an integer data type, and city rest everything, city, department name, employee number, gender, everything belongs to variable character. Now if you see the city has variable character with 30 characters in this. All right. Now this is how you can find out the complete information of a table. So you can check out indexes, foreign keys, everything. All right. Now this is how you can modify a column as well. Now in this, out of all the given table, so if you see we have totally 6 columns. I wanted to delete one of the columns. Say for example, I wanted to delete the gender column of this table. So for this also the code lies with the alter command, delete a column, sorry, column. Now alter table employee details, drop column name is gender. All right. Now when if I execute a command, this column will be deleted. If you see this has also been successfully executed. Now in order to check it, let me write the command, check the result. Let me write the command, select all from employee details. Alright. Now when I run this command, it will give me the one output. See, now the gender column is not present. I hope now you understood very well how to create a table and how to manage a table. Now it's time to practice what we have learnt in SQL. So I request you to solve the questions provided as assignment in the screen. Please practice and let me know your answers in the comment section.